Night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
When I was about 5 or 6, we grew up. My family had a jewelry store, and everybody thought we had a little money. But we lived from one bank borrowing to the next like everybody else did around the jewelry store. But one Christmas morning, me and two of my brothers slept in one room, and one Christmas Eve, we looked out the window late at night, and we noticed that a truck had pulled in our driveway, and we saw 3 bicycles being unloaded. Now, we've never had new bicycles when I was a kid. We always had junk bicycles. And so that's my most memorable Christmas. I realized Santa Claus delivers bicycles in a pickup truck.
Reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
Every year, my grandmother and I take a trip together, and about 2 years ago, we had waited until November, and we decided, spur of the moment, to go to New York City. So my grandmother and I, she's about 86, 87, went to New York City, and we saw Phantom of the Opera, and did some shopping, and spent the whole week in New York City together. And it was a wonderful trip, and something that I will remember for the rest of my life.
With an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew.
When I was about 5 years old, at Christmas, I got a Barbie doll house. It was 3 stories with a working elevator that you use the strings to pull the elevator up and down, and I thought that was the best present ever. Well, a few months after Christmas, a friend of mine came over, and I had a 4-poster white bed, and we were swinging on the posters on the pedestals of the bed, and was trying to jump over the top of my Barbie doll house. Well, needless to say, we wound up smashing my Barbie doll house. We landed on it. Well, I got into a lot of trouble for that one, but it was the best present ever.
His eyes, how they twinkle. His dimples, how merry.
One Christmas that I remember when I was about 10, I remember I got all the paraphernalia for a horse, and we had a donkey or a mule at the time. And so I ran out immediately, and of course there was not a horse out there. So later on in the morning, I got out and got my little halter for my mule, and my brushes and everything, and I went out and was brushing the mule. And for some reason, I don't know why I remember, but my dad had to go to my aunt's down the road to get some Karo syrup for Mom to make pecan pies. Well, when he left, I was outside in the yard with my mule, and Dad came back with a horse trailer, and that's the year that I got the pony that I had always wanted.
With a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, Eve he drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.